What's up guys, it's your boy Kiyo here. Sorry if I sound a little weird, it is 3:30 in the morning and I am fucking sick. This is everything I've learned from Zykoma. Zykoma is a great content creator slash coach. Recently I've heard from him from my homie Elko. Warning, I'm gonna get into my Ken Beans bag here. My breakdown is going to be strictly about what you should be doing when you are fighting an opponent. Zykoma yells off the rooftops that you need to work on the fighting fundamentals. That made me look at my gameplay and think, what exactly are the fighting fundamentals? As far as I know, Zykoma doesn't make a full cohesive video on what exactly the fighting fundamentals are, but from the sheer amount of content I've consumed from him, this is what I picked up. I'll be breaking this video down into multiple pieces with creative demonstrations of what I'm talking about. First fundamental I learned from Zykoma is when aggressing without a health advantage, do diagonal box fighting. This is what I mean by diagonal box fighting. Alright, set up something like this where your enemy is in this box and you are diagonal of them. It doesn't matter exactly where diagonally you are, you just need to be diagonal of your enemy. So first behind diagonal box fighting is you can smack on their wall and get a reset off before they can edit and shoot. Resetting has no delay. There's a shotgun delay to editing. Pay attention to these realistic box fights and watch how I'm setting up these diagonal boxes across from my enemy and getting chip damage in, and yeah. Of course, don't hold me too accountable for these plays. I'm still just learning this just as fast as you guys are. Something that's going to be really fundamental for your success with diagonal box fighting is going to be your comfortability with shoot resetting. I looked at my own gameplay and I saw a lot of times I would try to shoot reset and I would always choke the reset. This is vital for your success with diagonal box fighting because diagonal box fighting is all about getting the pre-fire off and then resetting instantly and not taking damage in return. Next thing you need to know is how to aggress with a health advantage. How to properly aggress with the health advantage, that is. Take for example this fight. I wait until I get a shield crack until I start putting on the pressure. Once I get the shield crack, I do everything I can possible to get into this guy's box and not necessarily just exploit in, but just make sure he doesn't get heals off. You want to keep the pressure on, attack different walls, and make sure he is panicking and trying to do everything but heal. Without that initial shield crack, I wouldn't have gotten my enemy to try to back up and get the heals off, which was allowing me to be the aggressor and put the pressure on, making him run and sniff my wall. The next thing you should know is how to expand properly when you're at a health disadvantage. I won't go too crazy in depth in here, but let's say you're at a health disadvantage and your enemy's trying to take your wall right here. You should not go over and try to box over here because this is probably their wall if they're doing diagonal box fighting. Do not really go over here because they're right here. They have a right hand peek. They can pre-box you, and they have right hand peek to just go bow right in your face. What you should be doing is not editing up, because if they see you put a ramp or edit a cone, they're going to wall you off. So all of them out, you should be tunneling in this direction and getting as many boxes and as many ramps, walls, and just builds between you and your enemy. I'd say that's... Bitch, don't interrupt me. I'd say that's pretty much expanding with a disadvantage explained about as simple as possible. If you need a better breakdown, please feel free to go to Zykoma's channel, link in description. The next thing Zykoma preaches from the rooftops is don't try to take walls head on and know how to take walls safely. So what he means by this is, again, diagonal box fighting. Take a wall from the side, whether it's like this. Whatever you do not go for a wall like this or a wall like this without a significant health advantage. Now, if you have a crazy health advantage, you hit him for 150 plus, and you just trying to get in, sure, go for the wall, edit, shoot him in the face, whatever you need to do. But know that you can easily, from the enemy perspective, get boxed, and then get shot in the throat, and you lose your health advantage. So, never, unless you have a significant health advantage and you are going to just completely roll this guy, try to take the wall head on. These next three I'm just going to kind of rattle off. Always have a safety, practice pre-fires, and effectively utilize right-hand peeks. So everyone knows what a right-hand peek is. It's age-old Fortnite. You can shoot before your enemy really sees you, just off basically your character model is on the left-hand side. But a lot of people do right-hand peeks wrong. People will edit and walk over and shoot way too late, or they'll make a peek and be completely exposed while they're going over to be hidden in cover. When you're making a right-hand peek, like a Dorito edit, make sure you're behind the peek before you confirm the edit. Confirm the edit, wait for your shotgun delay, and then line up the shot and shoot. Always having a safety is basically for when you're diagonal box fighting, you have a controller player you're fighting against, and he decides that he's just going to edit and run at you. Always having a safety, whether it's resetting the wall or even flipping the cone up, having an edit that you can use to make sure there's something between you and the enemy in case he tries to run at you, or just edit and pump in the throat. What's the other thing again? Oh, practice pre-fires. A lot of people have really bad timing with pre-fires, including me. I've been missing a lot of pre-fires, which would give me crazy health advantages. So I've been practicing pre-fires like crazy, and you should too.
Oh, Jesus.
The last two I'll be covering for today is be paranoid and be confident in your ability to execute. First off, being paranoid, I took that as always expect the unexpected and just everything in between. A lot of times, I will just not expect my enemy to do a certain play because I don't think they're capable of it, and then they'll do the play and I'm caught completely off guard. Don't underestimate your enemy and just be paranoid. Try to think in your enemy's perspective and think of what you would do in your enemy's perspective and use that against them. And for being confident in your ability to execute, be confident that you can make a play and be confident that you can hit the shot, because if you don't think you're gonna hit the shot, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna go flicking like this. Not actually, but you're gonna whiff. Be confident and you'll go way farther than doubting yourself the whole time. Also, bonus tip, if you guys both crack each other and health is about the same, don't grief your heals and go heal, because if you go heal, he's gonna go heal, meaning you're gonna get less of an impact off of him because you guys both healed and essentially it's same health. So if you cracked him, if you cracked him and you're cracked, you guys are at the same playing field. You just have to be confident in your ability to execute the first shot before him. Alright, that is all, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out Zykoma for more in depth on these topics. I just wanted to kind of paraphrase what he's saying because everyone's attention span is like the size of a fucking gerbil, and his videos are a little harder to pay attention through the whole way because his videos are an hour to 30 minutes normally each video. Zykoma, if you're watching this, try making shorter form content, but having just the main concepts very condensed together. I feel like that would make your watch time and viewership skyrocket. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video.